I'm at 10824 Bland Ridge. I'm just going to do a follow-up on the crawl space. All right, I'm in the crawl space. I just came in. There's the door, and I'm going to work my way around clockwise. The insulation looks really nice. I don't see any condensation or anything like that getting on there. Air feels light and not heavy and not wet, and that's good. All right, and there's a ventilation fan here, and it is running, so apparently it is doing what it needs to be doing. When it's freezing cold, I would advise that you check and make sure that this is not running, because if it's freezing cold, pulling the air through the crawl space could endanger the pipes, but it's not freezing right now. It's pretty close to 70, so I guess it's doing what it's supposed to do. All right, and this is the sump pump, and it looks like there has been perhaps some water that's trickled down through here. It's gotten into the basin, and it looks like it's doing what it needs to be doing. I'm going to check that now. All right, I'm peering into the hole. I'm not sure if we can see or not. But anyway, it looks like there's some mud accumulated in here, which is normal. So what we ought to do is in the next couple of weeks, just schedule and come over here and clean this out. What we do is we scoop all the mud out, and then we'll run clean water in it until it runs clean. If you don't do it, what happens is the float will stick in the up position, and then the pump will never shut off. I'm noticing that the vent is in the open position, which is fine for the day, but if it gets super cold, those should be closed. All right, I'm up near the where the addition meets the main house. So far, I haven't seen any drips, any leaks, no standing water. I'm in the main section of the house now. I'm going along the front wall. Again, counterclockwise. So far, no leaks, no drips, no standing water. And I'm about halfway down the front. It looks like there had been some standing water here, but it's not standing water now. So that might have been due from condensation from the HVAC ductwork, which is right above it. I don't know, but it's not wet now. I'm going to put this down as a monitor situation. This is up near the front porch. The end of this joist here looks like it may be getting some water, perhaps from the front porch. That looks like there is a new piece of sill plate and bandboard. I think that we had done that, or sill plate, not bandboard, a year or so ago, and that looks great. It doesn't really look wet. That could be old damage. I'm not positive, but just as a keep an eye on type of thing. And a nice big snake skin, probably a black snake. They are harmless. Good to have them. At the foundation wall, I guess it goes into the garage. Everything looks good so far. This area here we should take care of. This is between the main section of the house. I guess it goes into the garage. I'm not sure where it goes to, but it looks like something has torn the insulation that's around the ductwork. It could have been a rodent or who knows what, but there's some insulation missing there. And then there looks like there's some insulation missing here, probably more so to deterioration than anything else, but probably should re-insulate this. Just crawled underneath the center beam, and I'm back along the wall between the main house and the garage, and I still have not seen any drips or leaks or standing water or anything of concern. You can see where there had been water here at one time that's, looks like it's just gravity is pulling it down where it needs to be. There's nothing standing in the crawl space. The air feels good. It's not heavy. Doesn't feel damp to me. I think we're in good shape. I'm near the back wall, near the back corner where the main house attaches to the garage, and I noticed a little bit of discoloration on this joist here. Whatever it is, it doesn't appear to be really bad. May want to monitor that just in case. You don't want to get any mold growing. But whatever it is, it doesn't appear to be too bad right now. Getting back into the area that was where the second sump pump is installed on the back of the house. This along the edge is damp to the touch, but it's not standing water, and it's doing what it needs to do. If there is any water that gets in the crawl space or comes up in the ground for any reason, gravity will pull it. And it looks like it's doing what it needs to do. Peeking into this sump pump too, just like I did on the other one. And it's the same comment. You got some mud that is just accumulating. We need to make an appointment and get over here and clean this out. You can see here that the ground is wet, but there's nothing accumulating in the crawl space, so everything is working like it ought to. This is the second vent fan. It's running. It's at a temperature. And so that's normal right now. Just remember, if it gets super cold, make sure these are turned off. Okay, and I'm where the main house, I'm at the back of the house where the main house meets the addition wing. I did notice a little puddle right here. I don't know what it comes from, but there is a puddle there. There are no pipes in the vicinity other than the sump pump drain thing, which I doubt if it would be coming from that. So it might have leaked from somewhere else or just accumulated from whatever and settled here, and this is a low spot. This is kind of like a lake, so you can see the white area, that's where water has been. The black area up here is where water has not been. So water has accumulated here where it's white, and it has evaporated down to where it is now. So when it continues to evaporate, there'll be nothing there but a white spot.